missionary movement is a movement that spreads ideology or religion like the Christianity missionary movement that spread their ideology to the public. The movement has a very strong influence, and even the movement goes to every country to spread the ideology they bring. Okay, in this writing, we tell about the missionary association in Negeri Sembilan, where they help the converts in the state in matters of religion, such as the basic of Islamic, such as prayer, and they also have some activities for Muslim as well.
Problem statement. First, there is confusion and inaccurate information about the true picture of Islamic organization in Malaysia. Malaysia is fortunate because the message of Islam is growing day by day. It can be seen with the establishment of many Islamic organizations throughout the state and district. Second, they are concerned about the spread of radical Christianity in Malaysia. The current reality of what is happening related to this Christian agenda. Reflections on these realities and the cases that are happening are important to spark awareness and gives the impression that the Christianization movement is really exists. Third, there are obstacles and challenges to delivering dakwah in Malaysia. In order to convey the message to the community, there are definitely constraints and challenges that need to be overcome. The challenge will cover various internal and external aspects in a dakwah movement. Objective. First, to get a revelation of the true reality of the strengths and privilege of dakwah organization in Malaysia. A dakwah organization must have their own strengths and special characteristics. This is because to attract interest and good views from the community is certainly not an easy thing and should not be taken lightly. Second, to find out the extent of the effort undertaken by the Christian missionary movement to spread their teaching. It is very important to expose and provide understanding to Muslims regarding the Christianization movement and Christian evangelism. Of late, the issue of Christianization has become increasingly hotly debated and depressing. It involved cases of apostasy by Muslims. Third, to get information and real realities about the obstacles and challenges to delivering dakwah in Malaysia. As a student in the field of dakwah, it is very important to know the real reality that is happening in the world of dakwah in Malaysia.
Hi, I am Muhamad Fadhlan bin Suwaimi. Now I will present about the organisation that we have studied. The organisation that I mean is Squad Mubaligh Negeri Sembilan. So basically, Squad Mubaligh Negeri Sembilan is a non-governmental institution that was established by a man known as Brother Zamri Winoff, which is one of the apprentice of Dr. Zakir Naik, a very famous Islamic speaker in the world. But after a few years of this establishment, Mr. Muhammad Umri have took the place of Brother Zamri as a chairman of this organisation. So the purpose of this organisation is to help the governmental institution in solving any issues that involve Islamic issues such as issues of mu'alaf and murtad in the state of Negeri Sembilan. So the headquarter of this organisation was located at Wisma Mubaligh in Seremban, Negeri Sembilan. In this organisation, they have 4 departments, which is the first one is youth department. Youth department is open for new member, especially from the youth generation lah. So they not require an Islamic studies background, but anybody just can register in this department, and they will train them to be a good da'i, and also the organization need the young energy to serve in any social activities. So the second department is volunteerism department. This department was for the administrator of the organization to run and organize various of social activities such as street dakwah and so on. So the third one is ziarah department. Ziarah department is for the senior member of the organization. So what they do is doing the ziarah activity to the communities and helping them or fulfill their needs. And the last department is mu'alaf development department. In this department, they will organize a basic fardu ain class for mu'alaf to strengthen their Islamic knowledge and Islamic faith. So this class will be sponsored fully by the organization, and the fundraising for this organization is by the contribution by public, and sometimes they make application from the governmental institution to support them in financial issue.
Three things that we can relate with our objective and this research are the concern about the Christian movement in Malaysia. We must know the agenda that is always pursued by the Christian who obscure the eyes of the negligent Muslim. The Christianization movement is a Christian missionary movement which is done in the organized and planned manner either at the local or the international level. In fact, movement this evangelism has a mastermind at the level international controlling movement, compiling strategy, conduct research and train their preachers to move their mission. Uniformity is their effort that make their movement very smooth, and it is continues to gain strong support and attention from all over the world. From this research, we identify they are pursuing the agenda of spreading Christianity by providing all form of facility such as finance, shelter, food, counseling and others. Then people thought that Christianity is a good religion because they are very loving and caring about them, and subtly them attract the group to embrace the Christian. Next is about the true reality of dakwah organization in Malaysia. Dakwah Islamiyah is a form of the invitation or call toward the acceptance and appreciation of the teaching and pure value in Islam. The success of this call and invitation will only be achieved through the successful dakwah effort, especially through the systematic and structured dakwah management. According from our interview with one of the dakwah organization in Negeri Sembilan, we found that this organization has provided many types of services and is divided into the several departments, which is the youth department, the volunteer, ziarah and mu'alaf. The main focus of this organization is to provide the religion guidance to the mu'alaf, because many cases involving the mu'alaf return back into apostasy because they are not properly guided. This is a pure good effort made to uphold the religion of Islam. Thirdly, it is about the challenge and obstacle to deliver dakwah in Malaysia. most Muslim preachers are seen to place less emphasis of da'wah effort toward non-Muslim. Various factors can be identified as a contributing to this situation, such as a mixing across religious and racial boundaries, which is rarely practiced, especially involving those who have a background in the religious education since childhood, because they are accustomed to the environment of the same religion and race. The best way and effort from this organization to further to strengthen their Islamic influence and teaching are by establishing good relation with the other religion leaders, such as Christian, Buddhism, Hinduism, Sikh, and Taoism. From there, we can get to know them more closely and show them the good attitude of harmony with the other religion.